Hey guys, it's Steven from Shark Bite Outdoors, doing a tutorial on how to make a sand spike. I know you're thinking, okay, it's just a sand spike, piece of PVC with a 45 on the bottom. Well, I'm not talking about this. It's like that's fairly easy to make, good for your spinning rods, and it's great to use. But I'm talking about your bigger rods, and also to get your rod a little higher off the beach for when it's pretty rough out and you need your line up, or for your big shark rods. So today I'm talking about this right here. So you can buy it at the store, but I'm too cheap, so I want to make it myself. It's like, they're fairly easy to make. All you need is a couple items, and you've got yourself a good high quality sand spike. And I need about a 1-foot piece of PVC pipe. This is a 2-inch piece of PVC pipe. Fits most rods. It's a piece of aluminum angle iron, 2 drill bits, a small one and a big one. You want the big one to be the same size as the shaft of the bolt you're using. A bolt that fits perfectly with the PVC and will stick out on the angle iron. A wrench fits your nut. A little twig, you'll see why in a minute, and a drill. Alright, so first what you do, you figure out where at you want your sand spike to be. You want your PVC on your sand spike. I always like about halfway, a little less than halfway for the PVC to be sticking out. It's like, and I want my first bolt to be about 1 inch down. So come here, put my small drill bit on my drill. Start with the small one because the big one will just grab a hold of it and try to rip the drill out your hand. Take your small drill bit, drill about 1 inch down. Switch to your big drill bit. Go back through the same hole. Now, take your PVC. Smooth end, you want all to be at the top. The smoothest part of it. If you've cut a piece off in a 1-foot section, you put your smoothest part up top. Now you take it about where you want it. Like I said, I like mine a little less than half up top. Take your big drill bit back through the same hole you just drilled and hold the piece of PVC tight to the angle iron. Now drill your first hole. Okay, so now since I'm using these bolts with the square bit right here at the hex, what I need to do is just ream it out just a little bit so that hex has a spot to go in. Alright, now line your holes up, and you need to figure out where the bottom hole is going to go. Alright, end of my piece of PVC is right here, so I want it about 1 inch down, or 1 inch above that. So I put my finger here, switch back to my small drill bit, go on the other side, above my finger, now drill another hole. Switch drill bits again. And ream my hole back out. Now I've got my 2 holes. Take my piece of PVC. Remember, smooth side up. Line it up with my first hole. And come back down. Drill bit back through this bottom hole. And I've got to do the same thing. I've got to ream this out just a little bit, not much, just so my square part of the bottom of the bolt head has a place to go. What I'm talking about is that square piece on the bottom right there. Now what that does is that sits in and locks into the piece of PVC when you're tightening it down. So now the assembly, and this is where this little stick comes into play. Put your bolt into the Y of the stick, and now what that does is that allows you to control that bolt to be able to go through that hole. Bolt through the hole, turn it down, go through the bottom hole on the angle iron, well, piece of aluminum. Take your nut, thread it on. Now at this point you can tighten this, not all the way, because if you tighten it all the way, then it's going to raise this up to where you can't get this bottom nut in, bolt in. Take your second bolt, do this one by hand, stick it through, put your other nut on. Now you tighten it down, and I always use locking nuts because then you know it's never going to come apart. This would be a lot easier with a socket set, but like I said, I'm on a budget, so I gotta do everything the cheaper way. Just make sure they're both nice and snug, which feels like they are. Look inside of them, and what you should see is that the head of the bolts should be flush, just like that. And what that does is that now makes it so that your rod butts won't touch them. They won't interfere. Your rod will slide into that very easy. You of course can grind this down, put this into a point, make it go easier in the sand. You could also put a step so you can push it in with your foot a lot easier, but that's up to you. Got a fish on. Not big, still fun to catch. Well, this is Steven from Shark Bite Outdoors. Don't know how well you can see it, but getting a hit. Another rod going off too. Yes, sir. So it seems like we're having a couple like little blitzes through.
Yeah.
wiggle.
Yeah. What you using? Use blowworm?
Yeah. Trying to catch some perch, but they're not biting.
Yeah.
I hope this video helped you out. Hope you all have a great day. Please hit that like button. Very much appreciate it. Subscribe, be even better. But if you don't, I hope this video helped you out. Have you all a great day.